Brian Olson isn't your typical third grader. He's been through several scary experiences that have changed his life.
I was in 3 drunk driving accidents.
Affectionately known as Hollywood, this 9-year-old is full of life, and he isn't shy about sharing his stories. Sitting in a classroom at Elmwood Elementary School, he talks about the drunk driving accident that almost killed him when he was just 5 years old.
We turned right into a telephone pole, and I lost my teeth, and my head literally stretched out and hit the dashboard.
A few years later, Hollywood narrowly escaped another drunk driving accident that happened minutes after he got out of a car.
As soon as I got dropped off, 3.2 miles later, he hit a different person.
Those experiences have prompted Hollywood to organize a 5K race called Run Sober, Drive Sober.
I wanted to do something about it, and I didn't want anyone else to go through the same thing I had to go through.
He really has nothing but goodness in his heart, and his motivation is hopefully to teach other people lessons or spread the word that it is dangerous.
The race is this Saturday, with all proceeds going to Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Everyone that is coming to the race, yay! Have it run good, and I hope you win.
A child at heart with a grown-up message.
If you're gonna drink and be stupid, never drive.
In Cumberland County, Linda So, Fox 43 News at 10.
A pistol and a flamethrower. Fighting. And then some other guy. Good job!
9-year-old Brian Hollywood Olson speeds to the finish line in his race to stop drunk driving.
I know how it feels to get crashed, and I don't want anyone else to get it, because there's a lot of people who have died or lost their moms or dads or their brothers or sisters and this stuff, and I don't want that to happen anymore.
In Hollywood's short life, he's been in several DUI-related crashes.
He lost his teeth, and when he didn't have any teeth, what people don't realize because they see the animated happy kid today was it caused him a problem where when he would speak, he would spit on other children, and they called him the spitter.
This little boy wants to make a difference. With the help of his family, he organized the Run Sober, Drive Sober 5K race.
This little guy has gone through a lot, been in the hospital many times, and not by his own choice.
What he went through is amazing. He's recovered remarkably, and we're working with him all the time to improve his confidence.
Around 100 people ran for his cause. The little ones did half a mile.
This was actually very surprising how many people came.
This race is Hollywood's first step in raising awareness on drunk driving. The next step is to go to Washington and try to get some laws changed.
We want to make the laws stricter. We want to make it child abuse so that if you're riding in the car and you're under an age where you're not able to take care of yourself, it's not fair to put a child in that position.
The money raised today is being donated to Mothers Against Drunk Driving. In Cumberland County, Laurie LaMonica, Fox 43 News at 10.
A local 9-year-old boy is on a mission to stop drunk drivers.
The boy had not just one, but a few close brushes with death, all involving drunk driving accidents. Fox 43's Jennifer Sherlock is in the York newsroom with more on how Hollywood Olson is making a difference. Jennifer.
Heather, Evan, Hollywood, as he's lovingly referred to, is truly a star. At 9 years old, he has been through more traumatic experiences in his short life than one can wish for. But he's taking those moments and turning them into inspiration to fight drinking and driving statewide.
What'd you ever do to change the world?
It all started with this movie, Pay It Forward. It stars a little boy who looks and has a heart just like Hollywood.
The premise of the movie was that the little boy wanted to do something that would have like a ripple effect. By doing a good deed, he thought others would be the recipient of the good deed and pass it along.
After watching the movie, Hollywood told his parents he wanted to
get into a telephone pole, and then it stopped really fast, and I lost the teeth down here.
And his crusade has taken him farther than his parents could have imagined. Yesterday, he made a trip to Washington, D.C. to meet with Senator Rick Santorum's staff. He's pushing for a piece of legislation to become law in Pennsylvania. If passed, it would charge drunk drivers with child abuse for driving drunk with children 14 years old and younger.
I know how it feels like to get in a car with a drunk driver, and which it doesn't feel like, and some people have lost their brothers, their sisters. I want America and the world to last as long as possible.
And I'm going to help them. But it has to be something really big.
He also started a 5K race with Matt in Cumberland County that is now going national. And he has his own company called Why Not You.
And he just has a spirit about him that he feels he can accomplish anything.
I do try to prepare for the future, and I'm trying make the future a better place, so most people don't get it.
And that he has. While most 9-year-olds are attending birthday parties, Hollywood Olson is spending time fighting for stricter DUI laws. He has plans to again meet Senator Rick Santorum sometime in December at the Harrisburg State Capitol to continue his fight for tougher laws. Live in the York Newsroom, I'm Jennifer Sherlock, Fox 43 News at 10.
A Dauphin County child is talking his grown-up ideas over with a Pennsylvania senator. Third grader Brian Olson, better known as Hollywood, has been in 3 accidents with a drunk driver. After coming close to death many times, he and his family have become DUI crusaders. Well, here you can see that today Hollywood met with U.S. Senator Rick Santorum at the State Farm Show to talk about what he has in mind.
It went good, I think, because me and Senator Santorum, he looked and sounded pretty positive about my ideas. So I hope my theory is correct.
Some of his ideas, stricter DUI laws like making drunk driving with someone under 14 child abuse and more DUI checkpoints. Hollywood hopes to one day talk his theories over with the president and maybe even Oprah.